Today I'm going to show you the online system Weebly, which is very good and simple and quick for creating web pages and websites. It's a completely drag and drop system. You just put object placeholders and lay them out on the screen, and you can add any multimedia data you want, and the whole website can be published to the internet and available to anyone, all for free. As always, use Google Chrome as your browser to work with Weebly. I'm just going to search for Weebly. This link here would take you to the normal individual Weebly login and set up, try for free login. What I would suggest, particularly working with younger age pupils, that you might want to go to Weebly education version so that you can control the websites and the accounts of your pupils. Weebly for education, to sign in, what you do is you come up with a username, a password, which we'll probably write down somewhere, and you put in an email address. Weebly will send you the odd email here or there, but for a completely free service, it is worth it. You've got to accept terms of service and then sign up. And that's you with a education teacher account. This is the dashboard screen. It comes up and it asks you for your information. Now every time you go in, I think it asks for this again, so to be honest with you, you're probably just better filling this in the first time. A little bit district. I would have hoped United Kingdom was there, but it's not. United Kingdom and submit. You don't have to do that the first time. There are various demos on how to use Weebly, how to set up classes and stuff, and you can watch them if you wish. This is the teacher dashboard. All the websites you produce will appear down here. You can add a site anytime. Your students and classes are in here. Your web addresses. Weebly does often ask you if you want to buy a specific web address, but you don't have to link to Google Apps, which we all have anyway. Information about your account and the help section that's there. So there's plenty of other options there. All you do is you hit add a site to build a website, and this is your first one. Now this is the same view that you see on a normal Weebly login as on the education one. First thing it does is it offers you lots of different templates. If you move over them, it's sometimes better to just see there are portfolios, there are things like special events and companies and blogs and things like that. And all you do is you go over one of the templates and you hit choose. You can change a lot of this later on if you want to. As you start your website, the first thing it'll ask you about is giving it a web address. You don't have to give one immediately, you can close it. But if you're going to publish your website, it will need a unique URL, it will need an individual web address. Often the pupils are doing the same kind of project, so they'll probably find that they can't just have a kind of generic name that's probably already taken. So we often get them to put their name at the end of the web address so that it will be unique, and then they can just hit continue. This is the build screen. Now in the build screen, what you can do immediately is you can change the overall title of your website. And here at the side here are lots of different objects you can include, so title bars, text boxes, images, galleries of images, slideshows, maps, different forms and things like buttons are often used. You see down here that although the video and the audio have the lightning bolts, which means that they're not available on the free version, you can embed YouTube videos and things like that, and documents and various stuff, but all the basics are up here. So all you do is you drag the object you want, like a title, and you drop it into the main bit of the page. Inside there, you can type what you like. You'll notice that there are various options in terms of changing the colour or the overall size. If you just click on it, underline, bold, italic, maybe I'll centre this one. You'll also notice that if you just hover over the actual object, this rectangle here with the dots allows you to move things around, and across would allow you to delete things you don't want. You can take images, drop them in. You can do text. You can try and drop them side by side. It's a little bit fiddly with layout. The blue line shows you where it will appear, so that text box below, but I can click and I can drag and move, and the blue line would put things side by side. And in here I could type in an introduction of some description. Images, you have to make sure that you have them saved on your computer first, so you can upload them to Weebly to be used. So they do have to actually save pictures they want to use and find. It's not a bad area to kind of cover and talk a little bit about things like copyright and using other people's images. What you can do is if you get a picture you want, they have to save image as. And usually I would get them to put in their pictures. You actually have to have it saved on your device before you can actually use it on Weebly. You can't copy and paste it across. And what you do with an image is you click on it, you go to upload from computer, and hopefully if you go to pictures, you should be able to find the picture that you have just saved. So you do have to save and put pictures in. They will upload. You can resize them a little bit. You can actually also upload and change background images and things that happen on splash pages and landing pages, but I'll show you later on how you can change that. So you can put text in, you can put things like buttons in where you want, and again a lot of the same kind of options. You'll notice on the image as well, you can create links to them. You can align it, you can do spacing. You'll notice on the text that there's also a link option, so you can set up as many links as you want. What's great about Weebly is it usually creates you automatic links to the web pages you make within the same site, but it's good to have as many links as you can. On the button you can change the text. Let's say so you're able to click on it and you're able to change various things, and you're actually able to link. Standard page would be an actual page that you have on your own website already, so you can link to the pages that you create once you've made some. Website URL, you can just copy and paste, and so we'll go for the COP Internet Safety website. Let's go for 8 to 10-year-olds. And you can just copy, Control and C, back in here you can just paste it in, so you can link anything you wish, and when you publish your site the links will work. So you can drop and drag anything you want into any places. You can just click and you can replace images, you can delete anything that's there, and you can move stuff around, so it's actually very, very quick and easy. I mean, the great thing about Weebly and web development is that people can create a website about any topic they're doing, and it's accessible to anybody, the whole class, other classes in the school, their parents. You can make it available on the web. The other thing I would look at is pages. The pages section would show you the different pages you've got. It shows at the moment that this template gave us 4 individual pages. On the home one, if you click on it, you can see the options, the name of it. This header is quite a big header. I know it's a splash page. What you can do is you can actually change it. A lot of the time I just go for no header or short header so that it's in the background. I'm always saying to pupils that having nice backgrounds is one thing, but the key is that you can read the text, so you can change it. If you go back, there's the other pages. Now these pages have been automatically made by the template. I would generally just tell pupils to just delete them. So what they can do is they can click on each one, the ones that have been given, and they can just delete them. Same for contact. And here, if they want another page, you just hit plus. Just standard page will do. There are other options. There's blogs and there's e-commerce websites. Just give it a name. So let's imagine the next section is going to be on cyberbullying. Again, I can actually put that one, no header on that. and I can hit save, and it should create me another page. And notice I'm on the cyberbullying page. When I go back to build, it gives me the blank page that's there, and again I could put in different things like a title and pictures and different text boxes and YouTube videos and things like that. YouTube videos relatively easy as long as you've got addresses. I mean, the younger level pupils don't get access to YouTube, so I would usually create a kind of list of some copied and pasted web addresses from YouTube, and the pupils can still embed the video, and although it comes up saying it's blocked, they're able to see it on my machine or on a different device, maybe a Chromebook or an iPad that they're using on. The automatic links do actually work, so you can click between your pages on there. The theme section allows you to change the actual template if you wish, the fonts and colours and things, and the background image. It also lets you see the code if you wish. It's still important to show pupils that websites are actually a lot of programming code or HTML code. Some schools still do HTML in the early years. Store is if you were going to set up a shop, and settings is everything about your website, the web address and things like that, and there if you want to change them. What's very good about Weebly is it automatically creates your normal desktop version, which would run on a computer or a laptop, but it will automatically also create you a mobile version. Obviously in today's modern world, people are using their phones and they're using tablets and things all the time, so it automatically will change your website and make it look different for the different types of devices, and you can see that it will run differently. It's quite cool. If you've got iPads, people can see their website on one device and then can see how the layout is changed and how the user interface is different for other things. Other than that, you've also got publish. So when you hit publish, if you've given it an address already, you will be fine, it's ready to go. If you hit continue, it will publish this. It will give you an address. Usually in class what we do is we maybe email this to each other on Gmail, or I would create a set of links in a Word document so people can click on each other's links. They can just share the link and try and type it in if they wish. But if you open it, this is my website actually opening on a normal Chrome tab itself, and that's what it looks like on the web, and it's there and it's ready to go, and you can link and you can move between the different bits. Although I didn't put anything on that cyberbullying page, and that is your actual website, so anybody could visit that now. Back on the build screen, the W here takes you back to the dashboard, teacher dashboard, and now you should see your website, and you can add more. You can even delete the site. I always say to people, just make a site and then you can delete it and have a play around with it. You can get statistics on its usage and how it's been visited. You can just hit on edit and it would take you back into that site again. So that's a kind of tour of how to work on and use Weebly. The next video will show you how a teacher can set up classes, how a pupil logs in and what they see.